Hello everybody. Finally, after 10 days into April, I am doing my closeout. It's happening. So I do have March Madness here that I already closed out. I didn't write my total down here, so I'm just gonna quick calculate. And I already randomized it, so it's going to certain places. So we have 55 to home, 21 to clothes and shoes, 29 to a travel binder, 29 to memberships, which is Ko-fi and Etsy memberships, 36 to my monthlies, my binder, 33 going into my weeklies, 40 going straight to debt, and 42 going to Lulu Innovative, my business. That should be 285. I'm just going to do a quick recount. Hold please. Okay, so the math is mathing. And for March Madness, our total is 285. If you didn't catch it, my focus collab, take a guess, it's 515. So between, whoa, look at that number. Between March Madness and my focus collab, which did take the first quarter, I have $800 for closeout. My focus collab is not allocated to its job. Only my March Madness is, and that's what we're going to be doing today. But what I have to finish doing is unstuffing the rest of my March completed challenges. So we're going to do that now. So we have 9 going to debt. This is by Budget by Carly. It is free on her Ko-fi. So I am going to take these out here. If they don't have a job, like this one, Creations by Tosh, it just goes into the randomizer. I didn't even write how much I have. So I'm just going to separate these bills. Hopefully I have enough spots. I do not. I need to pull out March Madness for a minute because the focus collab is not clipped. Okay. And this was for Easter. I'll put it down here. Because I may have to put money back in the bank for what I used. So I will figure that out once I get all of this sorted. Then we finished our Kathy's by Red Girl Budgets. 35, and it doesn't have a home. Sorry, I'm not too chit-chatty. I'm just kind of focused on finishing this task of closeout. And this is 2 combined. One is going to home, which is $16. And the other one is going to a randomizer. Likely I needed to change some bills out, so I had to combine the 2. So the truth is, March Madness in a collab, I save way more than my minis. Now my tinies are all in my 100 tiny binder, so they don't close out yet. Okay, so this is self-care is getting 10. So most of my minis do have a home once I close them out. We have birthday getting 20. And I may keep developing my systems. I only started doing closeouts officially in December. In November, I did a closeout, but I had already used some of the money. What is this? Home is getting 15. So December was officially my first real closeout where I waited to use the money or save it until I did my closeout. And a month ahead is getting 9. I need to digitize this and alphabetize it. So when I'm doing this, I can easily find the category. I just looked at my randomizer and went from there. We have $9 going to coffee, which I don't have a spot for. And 12 going to entertainment. $15 going to nowhere. Going to the pot, the big pile. We have 10 going to Christmas. Oh, this is another collab and a group play. Okay. So this was my Valentine Focus collab, which I finished in March. I don't have a count. $146. Wow. And that was, I believe, 4 weeks. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 46. Okay. Okay, rat girl. Okay, and OLNR and Nini. That was a good saver over 4 weeks. I did bring, we had to do $30 a week until someone won, and then I just finished it out with like quarters and pop coins. And then this is Miss Megan at Rad Girl Budget's group play for March. It was $45, and it can go anywhere. It goes to the randomizer. So now we got to give it all a count. And I'm getting some of my 2s back, so I can put them in with my tinies and minis. Okay, so we should have 946 that's already counted. And now we have to, but I put my 146 in here. Okay, hang on. Let me take out 146. That'll be the battle collab. Just checking it one more time. 146. Okay, we'll do that just so we have it accounted for. So the rest we're ending up are the rest of the challenges we completed basically in our minis and a group play, and a few in our Sinking Fund Friday Savings Challenge binder, which is definitely not accounting for the most of it. So we have 30. I'm gonna get out my calculator because for some reason I have to keep counting over and over. It's 100. It's another 100. 55. 2. 20. 40. I count that one more time because the two were stuck together. So we have 356 insanity total that we saved outside of collabs and March Madness minis. Let's give it an add. 356 plus 146 plus 515 and 285. You ready? Oh my God, I might cry. I've never had this successful savings in my hand before. I'm gonna do it one more time because I almost don't believe it. 285 plus 515 plus 146. Oh my God. $1,302. $1,302 I saved in March. Oh my God. Pause, please. I'm gonna get emotional. When people ask me, why are you cash stuffing? Why don't you just transfer it? This is why. Because I would have swiped that debit card or bought that extra Dunkin', gone through the drive-thru, grabbed a pizza, but in my hand, when I see the cash and I'm putting it aside because I know I need it for my collab or I know I need it for my minis, this is why. This is why. I'm shocked. I was shocked when I was saving $500 a month. I'm shocked that I'm saving $1,302. I'm shocked. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I did that. And I didn't even count my tinies yet. My tinies I do every Tuesday, and they're still in the binder. I have 30 left to finish. So all of my March tinies are still in there. My January, February, March tinies are all in there. I didn't account for them yet. I really have no idea how I did this. So, but you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep flowing. We're going to keep saving. We're going to keep knocking down our debt. So now I have a randomizer. Now I have all this money. So let's organize the money. Okay, we have 1302, which is crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. So let's just separate these, because now what's going to happen is we are going to give the money a home. I probably should delete this part, because put all of this money into my cash to be sorted, and it's already sorted. All of the orange stickers have a place to go. So I thank you all for hanging out here. Those of you who have been supportive, liking, commenting, giving me advice that I need, how do you do this, or being open to showing me how you save. I've learned so much from this community. There are so many amazing people in this community. I personally can say women in this community because that is who I spend the most time chatting with. But of course, we're not negating that gentlemen can do this as well and save and slay their budget in the same exact way. And I probably should have started this 20 years ago. I get a little like FOMO when I see what I would call young ladies, young women saving in their 20s, and I'm thinking, wow, what if I did that in my 20s? But I know in 20 years, if I keep doing this and I look back, first of all, I'm gonna have my mini Highland cows, okay, in 20 years, if I keep budgeting them like I am. Intentional saving, grinding, doing the things I need to do to slay this budget and this debt and these loans and all of the things, the reasons we do this. But in 20 years, my life is going to look a lot different than it does now. And I am very happy about that. So I don't know. I don't even know if YouTube and TikTok and Instagram are going to be around in 20 years. Who knows? Technology changes so fast. But I'm wishing the years to go very slowly so that I can watch my family grow slowly and age slowly. But I'm excited to look back in 5 years even and see the progress that has been made. And I can't take back time, right? Cher said that. If I could take back time. We cannot. But we can make goals and make changes moving forward. Oh my God. I'm undoing all of these because I'm chatting and these are already these are already labeled. So I'm repeating work I don't need to repeat. Oh, Lulu. See, this is why sometimes I don't talk much when I budget. Because I'm a ding dong, ding 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 dong. Okay. So we have debt. We already wrote down 40, right? Nope. Okay, so let's go back and pull these out because it's the less I have to count. And you know what? That's important. So maybe the universe is just telling me, I'm showing you again how successful the savings method can be if you stick to it. And that's why I was chatting through and taking them apart. Okay, so let me add my monthly here. So this is monthly binders. I have a big book I want to start, and I need to get a little bit of cash in there to start it weekly. Shout out to weekly budgets. Veronica, I said weekly and thought of you. So these are my weeklies. So in my tinies, I've been increasing how much I put per week. So this is just a little bit extra as a little buffer in case I have a week where funds are short, and it's there. Because I do have to create a binder so that I can just have the money there instead of it in my drawer, in my safe, whatever. I have a binder of where everything's going. Travel is 29. What is on my nail? Oh my God, I have like marker all over me. So thanks for hanging around while I backtrack. Travel, did I write travel? Nope, 29. All right, so this focus collab can stay here, and the battle collab. So those two I don't need, but these I do. Home is 55. I didn't write that down. Clothes and shoes is 21. Memberships, and this is my Ko-fi memberships or Etsy. There are a few people who do monthly memberships, type monthly surprise mail, or what do they call it? Monthly member mail? I don't know. I don't remember, but like, you know, kind of like a membership, but it's through Etsy instead of Ko-fi. And that's 29. Do I have memberships on here? No. Okay, so I don't think I need my calculator right now. Well, I will in a minute, so. Okay, so these, and then we have Lulu Innovative is getting 42, and that'll go toward supplies, giveaways, shipping, whatever I need it for. Okay, the next step is I use this randomizer card. I can't believe I have marker on my nail polish already to then allocate. Debt has 2 spots because we're knocking that out. So if it wasn't listed here already, this money is then going to go into these 20 categories. So what I need to do is I have to take the 1302 and subtract what we have here. And I'm not going to talk as much because then I get distracted and my brain squirrels, which can be really funny if I'm telling stories, but not when I'm trying to focus on counting money. So this will be $1,053 in my randomizer. So I could divide that by 20, but what I'm gonna do is right away, I'm gonna put 100 into snowball, emergency fund, and debt. $80. So do I already have a debt here? I do. So we're gonna put that 100 into debt. So we're gonna subtract 300 from here. For the 300 we're gonna take out for those three categories, because right now we need to knock out 2 pieces of debt with the 200, and then emergency fund, we're just growing it. There's 100 for emergency fund, which does not have a post-it yet. And then we will put it back into the randomizer for all of the categories. I hope that makes sense. But I will show you as I film this. So the rest are getting lots of 5s and 1s. And then this one is debt snowball. So the debt snowball is me applying the money to the lowest debt amount. So say it's a credit card that's almost paid off. So that goes, it snowballs up. And then once that card or debt is paid off, say I pay $60 a month, that 60 then goes into a snowball to the next one, okay? Whereas the debt payment, I will just take it and I'll put it more like an avalanche method onto the one that has the highest interest, whatever that debt is, probably a credit card. I guess I can kind of alphabetize these a little bit so that I can find them. I don't think my monthlies are, oh no, they are. Okay, and memberships. So my memberships aren't in my randomizer, so I'm gonna take $25 and put it in there to make sure I account for the ones I've recently signed up for. Oh, I just like supporting people, and I'm a budget hoarder. Okay, so memberships, I just added 25. My monthly, oh, I should say this debt is going in my debt binder. I said that wrong, but I can use part of it for an avalanche if I want. In my monthlies, I'm gonna pull out 40. So that's minus 40 minus 25. So we're left with 688. That's not right. Oh yeah, because we did the 300. Okay, it'll all make sense, I hope, to you, because it makes sense in my brain. So we just did 40 to monthlies, okay? So now I'm gonna use this randomizer card, okay? And I have 20 left and I have 688. So we're gonna just quick divide that by 20 and see what we get. 34.4. So all of these categories are now still gonna get $34, okay? Christmas, holiday, so I'm just gonna go down And it's gonna be 34. This is gonna get 34 twice because it's on the card twice. My business isn't on there. Savings challenge isn't on there. These are not on there. So we're gonna cut off here. 20, 19, 20, the extra 34, because debt gets it twice, okay? So that's how we're going to do this. So now I know Christmas is gonna get 44. And soon I will be starting a Christmas binder. I'll do 25, 30, and I'll do 10 ones, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and 14 ones. It should be 14. Yes. So Christmas is getting a total of 44, and it's going in the envelope. And this envelope needs to be condensed. I will do that for my minis and tinies because there are all 5s and 1s, and I don't know if it's gonna fit in here. It did. Okay. Okay, so next holiday. So we just finished Easter, which, hang on while I'm here. Where did it go? Easter, it's getting 85. Do 20. There's 21s. So there should be 85, right? So 65. And 21s. Okay, so that's gonna go into Easter, and then I am gonna just make sure I wasn't swiping my card for stuff for Easter that wasn't accounted for in the budget, and then what's left I'll just probably roll to the next holiday. Okay, so we're gonna cross off Easter. Easter's done. So next holiday is Mother's Day, and that's gonna get 34. There's 15. $30 and 4 for Mother's Day. Birthdays is gonna get 54. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Here's 30. Here's 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's do 20. Okay, this will go to birthdays. 54. 30. Yep. Okay, which is already kind of chunky. So guess what? This binder needs to be condensed. That's what this means. But it's closeout, so it's a good thing, right? We are putting our money. Ooh, I'm going to have to make, oh boy. I'm going to just leave that like that because I don't want to break my beautiful envelope that I made. But birthdays is done. Okay, I don't have ones for gifts in here because gifts lives in my personal binder. And what are we putting in? 34. So I will color in $30. And then I'll just add a 1 because this one doesn't have a 4, it's 5s or 10s. Let me do one more layer. Ooh, not black. Oh, no, 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 no. Not on a birthday cake. I mean, if it was black and gold, then okay. But not on a bright birthday cake. So there's 30. I'm gonna take $1 from what I use when I complete challenges to make a 5 $1 and a hat. And this birthday card will save $170 once we finish. So we'll do 10. There's 20. 30. 34, and this will make 35. Hopefully that all is working out right. I don't know if I'm gonna leave myself enough 1s. I have no idea. I might have to, ooh, this envelope has had its day. So gifts got a little bump there. Ugh, I am literally writing all over myself. Car, gonna be in our household binder. Under car maintenance, we have 34. And each of these is 25. So what I'm gonna do, okay, let's do this so we stay on track. Here's my 34. Oh my goodness, Lulu. Okay, so this is a 25. And then we're actually gonna be only 14. So right here, I'm just gonna write the 14 for the 34. So that I know that it wasn't a 20, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, woo, and 4, okay? And right now, car maintenance is going toward tires. Home is here. So I have a next, I'm just gonna put in home maintenance because that's what's in my high yield. So for home, we have 16 plus 15 plus 55 and 34, 120. Yowza. Just do that one more time. $120. Okay. $120. Going into home maintenance. I'm gonna have to do a video of me condensing. Pets is also in this binder. So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. To pets. Education. This is why I need to alphabetize this so that it goes in order. It's getting 34. So I will go through and condense because some of this might need to go to the bank and into the high yield. There's 20, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4 for utility. Same for taxes. Clothing and shoes is getting 55. $45. 55. Which that envelope needs it. Month ahead. Do I already have that in here? Here's another clothing and shoes. Month ahead, I don't know if I already have a pile here. Monthly, no. Nope. Okay. Because a month ahead binder is coming. 43. 8. 10. 20. 30. 40. I'm gonna run out of money here. I didn't do something right. Because I've got all of these left. And my 34s ran out. So we're gonna leave it as is. However it is, it is. So this is my month ahead. I did something wrong though, because I divided it by 20. What's 34 times 20? 680. So I did something wrong. Because it's not getting 34. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. What do I have left? $35. Okay, so let's at least do this. What is left in here? And it's too late because I already started putting them. So travel is just going to be 29. It is what it is. I'll catch back up when I close out my tinies. I did something wrong and I'll figure it out when I edit the video. I have a feeling that I didn't subtract something. So I subtracted the 300 from here for what I put into debt, snowball, emergency, and debt. But then there was something else I didn't do right. Unless it's already sitting in these and then I'm confusing myself. So whatever I did, I'll figure it out when I edit, and I'm not going to worry about it right now because it's my budget, my way, and it's all my money. So I'll make it work however it needs to. So I'm going to leave that there for now, and let me just take care of these categories, okay? So let's see. Oh, that's why. See, look. Home, I have 55 sitting here, and I already put the 120 in it. So okay. Lulu. My brain. Okay, right? So that's why. Okay. Lulu Innovative doesn't have an envelope, but it's getting a binder. Memberships is here. I'm just going to leave that. Monthlies are here. Weeklies are here. Month ahead. Snowball, emergency, both go in. So I still didn't do it right, but I'm just going to make it work the way it's going to work. So back here, I should have snowball. Miscellaneous here is travel, which I will combine with this travel. because that's gonna soon have a binder. And then my other miscellaneous will be my emergency fund. This debt, what do I have in here? I already have it. Okay, this is gonna go into my debt binder. I don't actually plan it as a debt binder because I don't feel like I have enough put aside for the amount of money that the challenges need. So it's a still in progress. Then month ahead, the travel got the 29, the emergency fund got the 100, and the snowball got the 100. The debt, I don't know what's in there because I didn't recount it, but it's there. Okay, so let's see what we have left, and we're going to divide it among the remaining categories so everybody gets something. So I have 40, 55. $80. Okay. 40, 50, 5, 80. Okay, I have $80. And the ones that are left are entertainment, sports, self-care. So I'm gonna take 10. And put it to Lulu Innovative. $23 to entertainment, sports, and self-care. So sports is in my blue binder. Which is currently baseball. It's going to be 23. Let me do this. 20. 1, 2, 3. I might have already put this in here. I have no idea. But I'll figure it out when I edit, and if I did something wrong and another category was supposed to get more or less or whatever, I can fix it. Or I just leave it because it's my budget and it's still savings. Entertainment and self-care are in my personal binder. Entertainment is gonna get 23, which I think we finished this. We do. So what I'm gonna do is just do the 125. So 20, 1, 2, 3. So let's take the 125 and clip this because then we have to start it over. 20, 40, whoa. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 110, 25. And so instead of ding, 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 and I'm just gonna put this in a high yield for entertainment. So then we start April into entertainment. We have 7 rolled over. That's how we're gonna do that. And then self-care. We'll have another 10. Oh no, 23. So it's just gonna have a few extra dollars. Plus 3. Okay, there's that. Into self-care. And then at least every category got some money. Look at that. I put 1 blue check. I'm gonna mess all you people up who are super organized Maybe a little OCD. I put one blue out of black and pink. Okay. Whew. I finally did my closeout. I don't know why I avoided it. Part of it is lifing and I don't have a ton of time. But also, it kind of gets exhausting. Let's put this one into memberships and we'll make it 30. So we can support our other budgeters. Memberships, Lulu Innovative, monthly, month ahead, and weekly. Alrighty. If you made it this far, I think I'm gonna do a little giveaway, but I'm not putting in my description because y'all hung out with me. You were patient with me. I do not have pretty closeouts. I know a lot of people have these awesome videos and it's organized. I don't know, maybe you all plan ahead and spend time, but time is time. Listen, to be honest, time is money. And I'm not technically paying myself to do this, but I'm paying myself to have control of this. So if you know what I mean, because I'm reducing debt. So that is paying myself. I'm gonna fix this. Oh my God, I literally have, look at my hands. I'm gonna fix this. So I have a clean, organized, accurate one. And like I was saying, I'm gonna do a giveaway. So since you made it this far, if you made it this far, I love cappies. So I have 2 cappies here and we finished the cappy by Rad Girl. So leave a sentence with cappy and Mother's Day, because that's our next holiday in our holiday binder. And I'm gonna do a little giveaway. It's gonna be probably a little combination of my own things and some other things I collected along the way. Saying this, you must be 18 years old. This is not sponsored by YouTube. I'm gonna be open to only US only just because of mail. This is physical items. To use Cappy and Mother's Day in the sentence below. You must be publicly subscribed to my channel. If you're not sure how to do that, do a quick YouTube lookup. It will tell you. So publicly subscribed, 18 years and older, US, or residing in the US, not sponsored by YouTube, and Cappy and Mother's Day. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you. I appreciate your support, being here, liking, sharing, encouraging me, all the things. And if you're totally new here, hit the subscribe button because to enter this giveaway, you have to be subbed up publicly. Have an awesome day. I'll see you so soon.